Hello world, man. This is um I know I'm noticing a lot of, videos, a lot of energy being placed on like how to deal with the opposite sex, whether you're a man trying to deal with a woman or vice versa. So basically I wanted to put that same energy, that same focus into um those that have kids or planning to have kids or maybe even pregnant with or someone's pregnant now, whether it's your girlfriend or just the girl you was messing with. And I wanted to just put everyone in the same energy as far as a man that's dealing with a woman in that situation. So I created this channel just to give men like a blueprint on what they should do based off of my experiences, and then some people around me and their experiences. So basically, as far as whether a man should get custody, whether it's shared custody or full custody, rather than paying child support and just dealing with the situation that way. From my understanding, man, it's all based on your interaction if with the child. If you want to be a parent and you want to be in their life consistently, at some point, I think it's best to get custody. Even if you're on good terms with the mother, if she's in a situation where she's never really giving you a hard time with getting a child or providing and things of that nature, she's not trying to get you for more money than what she needs, then probably in that situation you probably don't want to get custody. You can just play it with her, and then y'all can handle it without going that route. But you still want to keep money. You still want to keep money in the stash just in case things get a little messy. And then if you're in a situation where you're currently paying child support, and the amount that they're requesting or they're taking from you, it's something you can pay. It's not really affecting your lifestyle, and you really don't plan on being a child or being in that child's life consistently, then just pay the child support. You know what I mean? Don't really complain. If you don't want to be an actual dad, then just pay the child support and deal with it that way. At least you're still taking care of your responsibilities and providing. Now, I feel as though if you're going to have a child, at least be there. You know what I mean? Provide and still be there, because my child shouldn't grow up without a parent just because he just doesn't want to deal with the child. That's just my opinion, but I understand some situations where some guys, they just pay the child support and they don't show up. You know what I mean? At least they're doing that, because it's some men that don't even pay child support. So that man's not a deadbeat, by the way. If he's paying his child support and he's not behind and that money's always coming in, that man is not a deadbeat. He's not the father of the year, but he's not a deadbeat. So that's just my opinion on that. Now, as far as if you're in a situation where you're in the process of getting custody because you feel as though you're not getting the fair exchange of being a parent. With that being said, like if you're trying to get your child and then it's being difficult for you, whether the times or I don't want to, see me personally, I feel as though the worst situation you can be is the weekend dad, and you don't really feel like a dad. You feel like a babysitter, because in reality, if a woman is getting child support from you and you're getting your kids every weekend, she's winning. She's winning. You know what I mean? Like, she get to go out, have her fun on her weekend, and she's still getting money from you. Now, this is only for the guys that want to be more active in a child's life. I feel as though, man, and with the child needs, especially if you have a son, like the father needs to be there more than just the weekends. So if she's just giving you the weekends and you want more time, you may have to get custody, and then that custody can, based off of what you try to do with your life. See, a lot of people, they put this narrative out there that once you have kids, it's impossible to get custody, and or you're losing for life. And it's really not that type of party. It's like if you put the money up and the time up to change your life, you have the power. You have the power, man, to put money up and go and get your kids if that's what you want. Because it's out there in this world that, once they see like what PJ Washington's going through and other celebrities and men with an established foundation as far as finances, they think that, if this man's dealing with, this man can't beat the system, or it's not even beating the system, but just use the system to allow you to benefit. They think that they can't do it because they don't have as much money as PJ Washington. But PJ Washington is a basketball player who's always on the road. So, you know what I mean? It may be a little difficult, or he may need another situation or another person to help him along with custody, because he's not going to be able to provide those responsibilities because he's on the road, half of the year. But for the normal guy that works and, he's maybe working 8 to 10, 12 hours, it might be a little challenging, but as far as actually doing the work, it can be done, man. You can go and get your kids and put it on a schedule that works for you as well as the mom. Now, as far as just the whole thing with paying child support and still saving for the lawyer and everything, and then going along with your bills, that's the hard part. Because like the whole thing I don't really understand is in this world of like government assistance and help financially, there wasn't no help for the black man that's paying child support and paying his own bills and everything like that. But then, there's government programs to help out the mothers that's receiving money from him, from the guy. And it just feels like, if everyone should be in assistance, like there shouldn't be no, we can't help you. When you're making that effort to go to work every week and pay your child support, it didn't make sense to me. But yeah, man, you really have to, you can do it. It's not based off of another person's experience and another person's money. If you got it in your mind that you want to be a dad every week, for your kids, you can do it. Now, you really have to ask yourself, is it worth paying child support, or do you really want to take that responsibility and get custody? Because it's not as easy as some men think. Like when you're constantly, like out of the 4 weeks of the month, sometimes 5, the child's with you 2-3 weeks out of the month. Now everything goes up as far as your expenses. Like you have to feed these kids now. Energy bills is going up. You have to buy clothes. Everything is going up. Some stuff that you're not really used to. So financially, you might come out actually spending more money with custody than you would do while paying child support. And I understand that's why some men just pay child support, because financially it just makes sense for them. Because now with these, like, kids now, or it's more business than family. Like everybody looks at your kids as a business. Like there's government agencies and corporate offices that look at your kids as a business. And it's kind of messed up, because some people are benefiting off your child being alive more than you are. And it's to the point now where some people get tired of it, because I know I got tired of it, man. And that's why I'm trying to, let these people know that there's different ways and this hope to change the situation. Now, you may have to go a couple weeks or months without constantly being there the way you are. And that's just to build up your finances to improve your situation. Because in my last video, I said, man, you got to have a house. You got to have a car. You got to have money saved up for the rainy day for you and your kids and for your lawyer. So to get some people don't have all 3 of those things. But I don't think you should stay in a relationship that you don't like just because you have kids to this woman. Now, if you're really in love with her and whatever, if you feel as though that's going to work out for you, fine. But you should still keep that money saved up for that rainy day. So just in case some things get a little messy with her, your life ain't really changing dramatically. You can always shift to living on your own without, going through a struggle or a down period in your life. So always keep that money saved up, man. Don't spend it, because even if it's a situation where you never have to use it because y'all end up working things out, that's fine. But at least you got that bridge crossed just in case some things get a little messy for you. But back to my original point, like you don't want to be in a relationship just for the kids. And that goes for men and women. I feel like if you're not happy with this person, or your energy's being drained, you're always in a negative spirit, tell that person, like, man, this ain't working out. So basically, you don't ever want to do it for the kids, because now the kids are being affected because they see what they're seeing isn't real passion, real love, and they think that they're going to end up thinking that this is the way they're supposed to handle the opposite sex when they get older. They're supposed to argue and not really be in love, not be happy. And that's not a good situation, man. So when you got kids around in your household, you want to have them in the best situation as possible, as far as looking at how they want to end up growing up. Like if you got a man, you don't want to. If you have a son, as the man, you don't want to have your son constantly seeing women mistreat you, as far as screaming at you and talking crazy to you, because your son is going to eventually think that that's the way of the world, and if a girl does that to him, then he's going to think it's okay because it happened to his dad. And that's vice versa for girls as well. So you always want to be mindful of that, man, and make sure the energy is always good, man, because if you leave, man, they're gonna say, oh, deadbeat this and deadbeat that, he don't do this, he don't do that. But time heals all that. So if you doing right in that time period when you're away for those 1, 2, 3 months, and then you come back and get custody, man, deadbeats don't get excuse me, man, deadbeats don't get custody, man. I'm gonna repeat that: deadbeats don't get custody, man. So if you taking time away to go get your life together, man, and depending on the age of the kids, some of them ain't even gonna remember those months where you weren't there. But I always think that that's the best thing to do, is take 1 to 3 months. Be selfish, man. This is for the men that don't really have much. Go get yours. Go get your money. Go get your place, your car. Build up your money for your lawyer. Build up money for your savings, and you gonna handle yours, man. That way, when your kids start coming around more, you can erase those moments when you weren't there, because it's going to be hard to please a woman, please yourself, please her, please the crib that you have with her, and still, take the little pennies you got left over to build up for you. That's why you should always build up for you first before you even get in a relationship. And I understand, man, some of us are young, and that's why I'm making this channel. This is for like the younger people that get caught up a little fast to where they don't have no savings, and next thing you know, they got a girl pregnant. And it happens, man. I'm not trying to make it seem like things don't happen, because they do. I was in that situation, and this is why it's coming from experience, as far as taking that time away and this applying it to myself, and in the long run, just doing what's best for me and my kids. And I think that's the best advice, man, for anybody that is in a situation where they don't really have much on their own. Like if a girl leaves, or if they break up with their girl, their lifestyle changes. And I don't think that's the case, man. I don't think men should be like that, man. You should always build up your savings, build up your money, to where whether this girl leaves you or not, your life don't change, man. You're not wearing a different pair of sneakers. You're not wearing some different cologne, or you going without cologne now, or your diet's different. You ain't eating how you used to. You looking a little skinny now, man. So I think that's the thing, man. You always want to keep your lifestyle the same, no matter who enters or leaves your life, man. And I think that's the most important way to handle your responsibilities as far as when you have kids, man. So yeah, go ahead and leave in the comments things that if you agree or disagree, because I know a lot of people probably won't agree with what I'm saying, but just coming from someone that's actually done it, man, I think that path was the best way, and it ended up working out for me, man. So go ahead and drop down in the comments your response and how you feel, man. Like and comment, subscribe, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace.